Good morning. Good morning. How are you this Monday morning? I'm interested to know how you're feeling. I had like one of those, I had a couple of days where it just felt like, felt like really heavy and like the weight of the world on my shoulders. And then woke up this morning feeling a bit brand new. And I was thinking, I bet everybody else is going through this, which is this, like, sometimes you feel okay, sometimes not. So, it's the ebb and the flow, isn't it? So no lucky boots today. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's video with my cat in it. Morning, Chrissy. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed yesterday's video with Lucky. He's off, I'm sure he's leading some kind of double life. Because he seems to be out all day and then comes back, he sleeps all night on the bed without wanting out, which is lovely for me. But I thought I'd bring you outside today because the sun is shining. There's no noise outside. They had been doing a lot of work out here because before the season started. Who knows if the season's going to even start this year, but that's when they usually do it. But it's really quiet today, and all I could hear this morning when I was out here doing my practice was the sound of the sea and the sound of the birds. So yes, it is. It's looking fab out here. It's gorgeous. I'm just loving being out in the sun today. And I thought, we'd been working on being like a plant, this idea of being like a plant, and I thought, what we do need at the moment is plenty of vitamin D, don't we? I heard that that's very good for fighting this virus as well, so lots of vitamin D. So I thought, let's celebrate the sun today, and let's continue that idea that we're like these flowers and we're all unique. We need a little bit of sunlight in order to come into bloom. But the piece of music I've chosen today is actually Diamonds. So you've maybe heard the is it Rihanna did Diamonds? I don't know, or Beyonce, somebody like that. But I've got a lovely version by a guy called Joseph Salvat. So that's where we're going to build up to. But I'm going to use some of the music that we've had in the previous days. We're on day 13 today, lucky 13, the sun's come out, and I'm going to use some of that music while we warm up. I'm hoping you're feeling quite lively. If you're not, if you're feeling low on energy, just take it easy, and remember, rest in child's pose if you need to. So rest with the head down in child's pose. But we're going to work on shining our light out there. We're going to start to build on that because I've got something quite special coming up, which is a piece of music called Shine of Light that I'm going to be putting a flow to their new video, which is quite exciting. I love that. So I'm going to start to teach you in the sequence as well, so you know it, and you'll be able to do it at home. So where are we starting today? Let's start with grounding. Let's always start with grounding. Whenever I ask myself that question, I know that we need to start with grounded because that means I'm ungrounded. So, or maybe just a bit excited to be outside. So I'm going to invite you to just find a comfortable seat. What I should say before we start, so I am live, I'm outside. The internet, I think I've found somewhere where it doesn't drop off. Sometimes it cuts out ever so just for a few seconds and then comes back on, and I can usually see when that happens. If that's happened for too long and it doesn't seem to be coming back on, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move inside and come back to where we are, hopefully not lose connection. So I'll be right with you. If that happens, have a rest in child's pose. It might just be Mother Earth's sign that we're meant to rest in child's pose or be inside. So this is helpful. Can't see anything, but we are going to start with the prayer of St. Francis with some grounding. So just a couple of minutes. You might want to massage the feet. I'm going to give mine a massage to make sure I'm grounded. Close the eyes. Find the breath. There is hatred, let me soul. And find your sit bones, the connection to the earth. Where there is injury, where there is doubt, where there is despair, where there is darkness, where there is sadness, joy, where there is love, where there is peace, where there is love, where there is joy, where there is sadness, joy, where there is love, where there is peace, where there is love, where there is joy, where there is sadness, joy, where there is love, where there is peace, where there is love, where there is joy, where there is sadness, joy, where there is love, where there is peace, where there is love, where there is joy, where there is sadness, joy, where there is love, where there is peace, where there is love, where there is joy, where there is sadness, joy, where there is love, where there is peace, where there is love, where there is joy, where there is sadness, joy, where there is love, where there is peace, where there is love, where there is joy, where there is sadness, joy, where there is love, where there is peace, where there is love, where there is joy, where there is sadness, joy, where there is love, where there is peace, where there is love, where there is joy, where there is sadness, joy, where there is love, where there is pea drop the chin and move the head around, or the shoulders. Just move freely.
Not so much seem to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand. And given that we receive, and it's important that we are part of, and it's undying that we are born to eternal life.
Now take a big yawning breath. Bring the hands together above the head, and then bring them down to the earth. Opening the eyes. Namaste. Good morning. So the next one that we're doing is this was day 2 actually. This is silence. So we're going to come to lying down, and it's going to be like, where these plants were down into the earth. So laying down onto the back. Feet flat. And just drop the knees down to the right. And drop the knees down to the left. Just really gently, really gently. Just switch that down. Now plant the feet flat. Press the palms down into the floor next to you. And just lift up the hips. And lower. And bring the knees to the chest. Now bring the feet down. We're going to roll over onto the left side. You're going to bring yourself up to seated. So the feet are planted. We're going to change the knees over to the other side. And then coming back to the left, laying down again. Seems a bit odd, but somatic movement. Now roll on the back, take the knees over to the right. Bring yourself up onto the right side. And take the knees over to the left. We're going to go back the way we came. Knees right. Bringing yourself to laying down. Onto the back. Let's just have a little pause there. So we're going to do something. So we're having to move the body, but it's very natural. Now rolling right. Bring yourself up to seated. Change the knees over to the other side. Bring the right hand behind. Lift up the left arm, the hips. Take a big stretch. Now rolling all the way down. Roll onto the right. Come up to seated. Take the knees over to the left. Left hand behind. And lift up. And down. Roll over to the right. Come back down to laying down. Bring the knees into the chest and give yourself a hug, rock and roll side to side. Now take hold of the back of the legs and rock up to seated. And bring the knees behind. And let's just circle the hips. Ooh. So natural movement, just finding that freedom of movement, going in the other direction. Now tucking the toes, sit back onto the heels. Lift up the hands and press them down. And just get some movement going in the shoulders. Now, place the toes down, walk the hands back. Fingertips stay connected, lift up the hips. Just as far as feels nice. And then come back to sit with the hands behind the head. Now draw the elbows back, relax the shoulders. Slightly arch the back to lift the head up. And now bring the elbows together, round the back and drop the chin. Now we're going to circle with the elbows. We're going to open them up, open the chest, go to the left and round. We're opening up and we're rounding. Just let the whole body move freely. Hold now in the center and go to the right. Whoosh. Big circle, getting some freedom of movement there, starting to open the chest. Get rid of the sticky bits between the shoulder blades. Now inhale, lift up, bring the hands down, extend them out. So you're in a child's pose. I'm just going to come back to face the other way. You're going to round and open the chest. Sit back onto the heels, tuck the toes, and hold there, head down. Long, smooth breaths. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. Let's walk the hands back. Let's tuck the toes. Press the heels down. So we're going to do some sun salutations to warm up. You don't need to do every round if you don't want to, but coming up to stand in, lift up the head, bring the hands together above the head and bring them down to the heart. Stand steady in your mountain pose. So remember, you don't need to do every round. Rest in child's pose if you want to miss out a round. So you can stay facing me. But finding your breath. Round through the feet. Crown of the head extending up towards the sky. So we're going to say thank you to the sun for coming out. It's going to help us shine like diamonds. Find your steadiness, find your breath. Rounding through the feet, lifting up the chest, the heart up onto the hands. Staying open, standing tall. Take an inhale, bring the hands together above the head. Exhale and fold. Step the feet back one at a time. Drop the knees down first. Lift up the chest. So we don't go chaturanga this way. From down dog, we lift the right leg up. We bring the knee underneath. We step the foot through. We inhale, arms up. Exhale down. Step the left leg in. Inhale, hands together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step the feet back. Exhale, knees down. Inhale, heart lifts. Down dog. Tailbone lifts first. Left leg lifts. Bring the knee underneath and step the foot through. So I add in this bit to a sun salutation. You need to take that moment to open the heart and shine your light forward. Right side, inhale. Now remember, if you don't want down dog, Don't want a full plank. Keep the knees down. I'll show you this round. You just inhale, up tap, exhale, child's pose, or child's pose, all down dog. Right leg then lifts, either from down dog or from all fours. You step the foot through. You inhale, salute the thumb. Exhale, hands down, left leg in. Inhale, lift the head. Hands together, exhale and fold. Step the feet back. So your options are to leave the knees off if you feel confident. In up dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Step it through. Drop the knee. Inhale. Exhale. Step the foot in. A little forward fold here. Inhale. Lift in. Exhale and fold. Inhale, legs back. Exhale. Inhale. Down dog. Right leg lift. Step the foot through. Drop the knee. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, hands down. Step the left leg in and fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, left side. Really start to open and shine your light. Step the feet back, so your option is from plank to a slight up dog, straight to down dog. If you're unsure, left leg. If you're unsure, keep the knees down. And also if you're taking care of the back, keep the knees down. Also if you just want to keep it a bit more gentle today. It's kind of vigorous enough as it is. I think I often keep the knees down in my up dog. Inhale. Lift up the heart. Exhale and fold. Get the feet back. Drop the knees. If you like, open. Sit back. Down dog. Right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Step it in. Forward fold. Inhale. Hands together. Exhale, forward fold. Step the feet back. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the knee. Flatten the foot. Inhale. Lift the heart. Exhale. Hands down. Step the foot in. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. So remember, you've run out of energy. It's not feeling good. Rest in child's pose. Step the foot through. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Can we do 2 more rounds? Only if you've got it in you. Lift the leg, round the back as you step it through. Step the foot in, little fold. Exhale, last round. Stay mindful, stay connected to what you're doing and to your breath. Is anybody feeling like You can do 108. Just do 9 rounds. Do rest in between. Lift the head. Slowly come up to standing. Bring the hands over the head. Bring the hands down to the heart. Stand tall, stand steady. Close the eyes if you can. And just find your breath. So take a long, smooth inhalation. Hold at the top of the inhale. And then open the mouth and just breathe it all out. I'm going to guess you've transformed something in your energy today. So it's built a little fire. Inhale, breathe in the new oxygen, the fresh energy. Open the mouth and breathe out all that dead air, anything that the body now wants to release, wants to let go of. Take one more, inhale. And then as you open the mouth, exhale and let go. Now we're going to slowly just take the hands down onto the thighs. Keep the head lifted till the last minute, till the fingertips come down to the floor, and just bring yourself down onto your knees. So I'm going to start to teach you in this shine a light sequence. I already have actually been sneaking little bits in. So, and just while we recover as well, I'm going to work a little bit with the arms and shoulders. So our light, imagine our light shines from here, and we gather in the light. So there's infinite light, and light heals everything. Sunlight, we want to bring it into the body. We're able to open up this space here, get our light shine, and then we can take it out to the world. So we're going to start by bringing the little fingers and the thumbs together, and we're going to have a little lotus flower. So our lotus flower, it's like we gather in sunlight into the hands. And then we're going to open the arms out. So we're going to like offer some of our light to those close around us. I'm offering it to you right now. And then you're going to give some of that light out to the whole of the world where you shine your light bright. Okay, so just notice what happens with the hands. We don't just want them like all floppy like this. That's not shining your light. In fact, here's a good way to explain it, what we do with the hands. If you go, like, you imagine, you know that Bollywood movement, turning on the light bulbs, change the light bulbs like that. Notice what happens to the shoulders. We want to stay with the fingertips lifted, almost like you're picking apples up off the sky. Okay, so you still kind of got this lotus flower with the hands. That's going to help you open up this part here. And we also balance this out with some movements where we're going to bring the backs of the hands together. We're round. We did this another of the days. I'm lost on days. I just know we're day 13. Now open up the arms and shine your light outwards. Inhale, you gather space on the back of the body between the shoulder blades, and you exhale, you can open out. Let's do that again. Inhale, back to the hands together. Does that feel nice? Exhale, open out. So you'll see how important the hands are. In fact, this is a good one just to get the brain going. Is turn the right palm down, left palm lifts, and change over arms. And change over arms, change over arms. And then hold them both apart. Now another move I just want to show you here is with the right arm, we're going to sweep over like lassoing. The arm comes behind you and then it opens up. Let's do that with the left arm. So we bring the arm over, we lasso, palm faces upwards, round. It's actually good for springtime when we work on these parts of the body here. Left arm round, lasso, and open. Good, and then release the hands. And give them a shower. Quite a lot for the shoulders, good for building strength. I'm actually going to take a layer off here. So we're going to come back to standing. We're going to put this piece to music. So it's the first time I've done this. This sequence to this music, so I'm hoping it goes okay, but we'll have another go at it tomorrow, and as I'm going to add in another piece of music as well. So it's called Diamonds, and it's about shining bright. This guy's voice is beautiful. So stand, bring yourself up to standing safely. Stand at the front of the mat with the feet together. Lotus flower, and step back with the right leg.
Like a diamond.
Offer your hands out.
Shine bright like a diamond. Find light in the beautiful sea. I choose to be happy. You and I.
And then
we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive.
And the
we're like
palms
diamonds
up,
in the
right,
sky.
right arm is going to come right.
Knew that we'd become one right away.
Now from here, we're going to bend the back leg. We come to our wild warrior. The right palm goes up, the left palm shoots away. And then we're going to step the right foot in, bring the hands to lotus and shine bright. And open the arms. And let's do that again. Bring the hands down to a chair. Lift the arms up. And lift them out. And release the hands. And one more. Open the arms out. And release the arms. Step back with the left leg.
As we moonshine and Molly, feel the warmth, we'll never die. We're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive.
And the arms out.
We're like diamonds in the
Left
sky.
arm. Let's do it round. Just feel everything open up. This front part. Wild warrior. Shining bright. Chest open, body's open. Step the back foot in, then down, make a lotus flower. Shine bright. Hands together and arms open. Now we're going to try to relax the shoulders and lift the ribs. Hug the ankles together. Slow, let the arms float like feathers. Clasp the hands together.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Now lower the heels. Step foot forward, lift it up to the sky and open the arms out. Step the right leg in, left leg back. Bring the arms forward, open the lotus. Offer it up. Shine right to the ground. Step the leg in. Now really slowly up through the middle. Open the arms out and hold. Hold and breathe. Now slowly bring the hands down to the chest. And then slowly, just bring the hands down the thighs. Come to a fold, come down onto the knees. Or to any comfortable seat. You can choose to be cross-legged if you like. Let's just take a moment just to settle with the shoulders nice and relaxed. Shoulder blades gliding down your back. Just imagine you've taken off a heavy rucksack that was filled with rocks. You've just taken it off now. Let the shoulders relax. Feel the chest open, the armpits open, maybe even the palms facing upwards, just to receive some of that energy from the, even if you're inside right now, imagine taking the energy from the sun. The sun's still there behind the clouds. And breathe in, feel the rib cage and the lungs expand. Close the eyes. As you feel the sunlight within you, perhaps you can also hear the sound of the water. We need the sunlight and we need the rain. Guess what appears then? Rainbows. Maybe you can hear the birds singing, the gentle sound of the wind. So sense the earth beneath you, the water around you and within you, the sunlight and the fire within you. The air around you and within you, and all that infinite space and potential. You and around you. And with all those elements, the earth, the water, the fire, the air and the space, feel that little seed, that diamond within you, start to grow. Maybe it's multicolored, like a rainbow crystal growing inside you. And just remind yourself that all you need are these elements to help that seed and that diamond shine bright. And if you're feeling nice, take the tip of the thumb, tip of the forefinger together on each hand, just press gently. And feel that energy, that vibration. And remind yourself this is always a place you can go. And then it seems to be no answers outside of us or around us. We go within. Work on our own so we're able to go and take that light out into the world. Now release the hands. Take a big yawning breath. Bring the palms together up above the head. To the hands, opening the eyes. And bring the hands down. Down all the way to the earth. Thank you, Mother Earth. And then bring the hands to the heart, and from my heart to your heart. Now today, beautiful diamonds shining brightly. If you don't feel shining, don't worry. However you're feeling, it's so good. And just bit by bit, day by day, we're getting there. Big love. Oh, and hi Viv, seen you come on as well. So big love, you guys. See you tomorrow.